so excited to be here at the relaunch of our Soulful virtual circles. We've called them gatherings before, but I'm changing things up for the new energy that's moving through Earth. So we're circling, and we'll talk a little bit more about why. And I'll share with you also this story of how I decided to relaunch our gatherings. With that being said, I'd always love to start with some sort of a poem or an incantation at this point. So we're going to do the Holy Incantation of Solace by Richard Rudd. So you're more than welcome to keep your eyes open or even your eyes closed, but later we'll also be doing a grounding exercise. So with that, let's begin. And you can repeat these, by the way. It's really beautiful for your soul. May love pour through my soul. May light flower in my heart. May warmth radiate my belly. May purity shimmer in my bones. May kindness resound in my voice. May clarity shine through my mind. May solace abound in my life, touching all who I've met. May solace abound in the world, bringing all beings into perfect union. Take a deep breath and take that in. Well, again, welcome to our relaunch of our Soulful Virtual Circle. Again, my name is Sahar, founder of the Soulful Leader community and your host for this morning. I welcome you, dear soul family. Please stay committed for those of you who have just joined us, and to write your name, city, and the country you're joining us from. Whether you are brand new to our Soulful Leader community or a long-time Soulful member, welcome to our caring community. Thank you for your presence. It is truly a gift for you to be here and sharing your beautiful energy with us. I'm so happy seeing you joining us this morning, because right now, the more light workers and healers that are on the spiritual path, a lot more spiritual energy will flood the earth. It is what will heal humanity and the planet. That's why we gather this morning, to learn new ways of being in order to heal our earth. But first, we need to heal ourselves, elevate, upgrade, so we're able to upgrade and elevate Earth with us as well. So our topic is about the rituals of the soul for 2023. And I want to start by doing a grounding and a blessing of our container. Here we go. Again, you could close your eyes or you could just stay open. And you could always put your hand on your heart, your right hand on your heart and your left hand on your belly. We want to call in the highest spirit to bless us and to illuminate us. Let's tune in to our hearts, our wombs, and breath. Great Divine Mother, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great Divine Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you for every single gorgeous soul leader, soulful leader who is here today. And thank you for guiding us through this incredible serendipity that you only know how to activate and create in our lives. We are open, we are ready, and we are willing to learn from you, great divine teacher. Open our hearts and strengthen our will so we are continually rising in our leadership, in our mastery, prosperity, courage, confidence, as we come together in community to create most magnificent collective web as soulful leaders. Open our creativity to support each other and those who are looking for guidance and healing. Bless our container. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is. All right. I just want to share a little story of where these soulful virtual circles or gatherings were first created. It was in April of 2020. But before that, I'll share with you that in March 2020. I was guided. I was living in Illinois for about 2.5 years, and I was guided to come back home. Spirit guides were very, very insisting that I have to come home. Now, no coincidence, my lease had ended, and at the apartments in Illinois and Chicago. And so I said, okay, I was contemplating because I thought I would stay there for at least another year. But Spirit insisted that I come back. And I said, okay, I'll do it. Now, keep in mind, I had events that were like circles that I was doing in my home at the time. And they were called Soulful Circles. And I had one scheduled for end of January. So my lease ended on the 3rd of March. So that means I had the month of February to pack everything and to ship my car and to put things that I need in storage and fill my car with stuff, making sure I have a space to stay when I go home to California. So Northern California is my home. But when I trusted my guidance and I said yes to it, everything I ever needed showed up for me. And it worked with ease and grace. And the most important part is me having a space in this beautiful incubator that birthed this new work, which was at my cousin's Elle's home, who was here now. Say hi, Elle. And it was a studio, a furnished studio with hardly any windows, right? But it was so divine. And my cousins, I'm so blessed that they're very, very conscious. And so I knew I was in a safe space. And so obviously what happens towards the last week of March, the news of the pandemic came about and I lost everything. I lost my clients. I was teaching how to speak on more stages. I was teaching how to create your own live events. Of course, all of that was gone. And I'm sharing this story with you because what happened in that beautiful space had created, for me, it put me in a place where I needed to rebirth, actually to step more into the essence of what I'm supposed to be doing. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because rituals and habits that I had to up-level, that I have to create in order for me to stay grounded, which I will share with you today, really helped me. Because one of them, obviously, it's meditation, quieting our mind, is when we're listening to our divinity. I had to listen and tune in. And I was guided to help humanity. The first thing I said, Spirit God, what do I do now? What do I do now? And they said, it is time for you to serve, dear one. And I began the serving journey by creating online gatherings for our community. I have thousands of followers, and that's how our journey began. Now, I took a break, 21, 22, because I was building my new platform of being a mentor, a coach. I even did few live events in person when the world opened up. And I do retreats as well, individual retreats. I do healing work, energy balancing. I got on Clubhouse. Many of you probably joined us from Clubhouse. And if so, please write it in the comments. I'd love to know who met me on Clubhouse. And so I began to expand my business and it just took off. And the reason is because first I followed my guidance. I had all the support that I needed from my guides, my family. And I said yes to doing the work that I've been doing secretly for many, many years. But what really, really helped me is to follow rituals and to really be in alignment, not only just connecting to the higher realms, but how do I ground myself on earth? How can I navigate during these uncertain times? And so April was our first gathering. In fact, they're all on the YouTube channel, Sahar Nafal or Soulful Leader Community, if you ever want to see them. And they're amazing. We had hundreds and hundreds of people show up. So today, speaking of surrendering, I invite you to surrender to what is and to know, to what is and to know right here, you are safe and loved. I invite you to enjoy the soulful space, the loving connections for at least the next 2 hours. So this place where you are at right now, God circled on a map for you. Whether your eyes and arms and hearts can move against the earth and the sky, the beloved has bowed there. Our beloved has bowed there knowing you are coming. And this is by Hafiz, because this soulful virtual circle are where voices are heard, stories are told, and lives transformed. And you are in the right place, the right time. And again, thank you for showing up. Whether you are here in person with me or you're listening to the replay, I so honor you for taking the time, for being with us. So the Soulful Virtual Circles are where we started, but I started, just to give you an idea, it was February, I'll be celebrating 15 years of leading events. It all started in my family room in 2008. So gathering people together is not new to me. And I started in my family room in Northern California with few women. And within few years, we had hundreds and hundreds of people were coming to our events. We calculated, my team and I, we've probably touched in the past 15 years, no more than 35,000 people, whether they showed up on our calls, on our Zoom calls, or whether they showed up our virtual gatherings rather, or our live events, or even me mentoring our group coaching programs. It's just been an amazing journey. But it was until 2020, I really stepped into my calling and began to do the work that I was doing secretly behind the work that I was doing in business coaching and what have you. So it's really exciting. So the idea of a soul family. So why are we here? It's about the total strangers from across the world, from different backgrounds, ethnicities, cultures, faith, and beliefs. We're here. We're joining together in a powerful community that we can all foster and belong to. This is going to be an interactive community base. I know I'm talking right now, but I just want to do the introduction for you. And before we begin, a few housekeeping. Please make sure your mic is mute, which all of you already are muted. Please, if you can be on video, that would be amazing because we want to see your beautiful face. You could participate if you want to. You are not you do what feels good for you. You could be on video without participating. That's okay. There is no wrong or right. And we'd love to hear your authentic stories. I'll be calling on some of you to share some rituals, perhaps, that we want to learn that you're doing. I know many people come from across the world, so we have different rituals, different beliefs, different ways of elevating and upgrading who we are. And what matters to us right now is to collectively come together and be heard. And I have some special guests that I would like to introduce to you as well. And it's wonderful to be here. I'm really, really excited to see what will unfold. And I just relax in your beingness. All right. It has been a true blessing, to be honest with you, to have served thousands of people. And I continue to do. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. We're going to be doing shared wisdom. So it's not just about me sharing. Again, we want you to be heard. Again, if you are called to be heard, there's no pressure whatsoever. All right. And one of the questions that I've earlier asked before many of you start to join us right now is set an intention. Like, okay, today I want to upgrade my rituals. Today I want to learn a new tool or a new way of being in my divinity. Today, I want to maybe share a ritual that people would love to hear from me. Today, I want to learn whatever it is I'm supposed to be learning and surrendering to what is. Today, I want to just trust the process and just be, right? Whatever intentions that have in your heart, just take a minute and set that intention. Set that intention. We're going to do a fun game before we begin that I love. All right, perfect. Now that we have set the intention, I'm going to go ahead and put back on the gallery view. Hello, 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 beautiful people. Thank you for coming. Oh my goodness, I love seeing so many of you joining us. I see Mark is here. Hello. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. Melanie. Hey, Melanie. Oh my God. I love seeing my clients here. I see Robin is here. Hi, Robin. Who's this? Oh my God. Leanne is here. Yay. Of course, Debbie, we said hello. Oh gosh, this is amazing. Noreen is here. Hi, beautiful. And of course, Debbie is here. Oh my goodness gracious. Shannon is here. Welcome, 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 welcome. Take a minute. Let's go ahead and see who is here with us. I asked everybody to go ahead and put the name of their country or the state where they come from. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I love this. Love this. Love this. Thank you, Deb. Yes, set the intention. I want to hear what your intention is. In just a little bit, you could raise your hand. Again, there's no pressure for you to participate. Hello from Austin, Texas. Hello. All right, Leanne. Oh, I love that. Shannon is here. Again, more people from Austin. Arpita is from India. I love this. You met me at Clubhouse. I met Sahar at Clubhouse. All right. I love, 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 love this. California. Yay, California. More India. Reno is here. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, continue to put where you're from. I see California people. I love that. I was thinking perhaps we could do, and my cousin Elle is here. How special is that? And my cousin Maha will show up soon. She said she will as well. This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again for those of you that are here. So we're going to do something. First, let's do this. Let's number three. Okay. So I transmute energy. I'm constantly like channeling. Today, I'm just going to trust the process. I already have, of course, an agenda of what we're going to do, but I'm also in between that agenda. I'm just also going to follow whatever I'm in tuned to do. So I'm in tuned right now to pick 1, 2, 3. Spirit God said three people that would like to share an intention. And what I mean when we're sharing, maybe no more than a minute or 2 minutes, because we want to make sure to give you as much value as we can, but it's also sharing time. And the way you could do this is just simply raise your hand. And my wonderful Deb, say hello to Deb. Deb is wearing yellow. Perfect. And Deb will unmute you. So just raise your hand. We're 3 people that want to share an intention. You could either do it this way or you could click on the raise hand button. All right. And don't be shy. All right, good. We have 1, Laura. And come on, 2 more people. We want to participate. Just an intention. It could be just a simple one. All right, we got all 3 of them. Let's go ahead and begin. And let's go ahead and do L2. So we'll do 4. All right, go ahead and unmute one at a time, Deb, please. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Laura Wall, and I'm in San Angelo, Texas. I met Sahar on Clubhouse. My intention for today, because I am a healer, I am a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a giver, I'm here to receive. I'm just here to sit in this beautiful energy with amazing people. And I call it Easter egg hunting. Maybe there's things I've heard before, but I'm looking for that one teeny tiny little sparkly, colorful thing that's for me today that will surprise me and delight me. And that's what I'm going to receive to take home. So I'm here to receive. So thank you so much, Sahar, for hosting us today.
Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being in. I love that. I love that she's open to receiving. Yeah. Third eye chakra is about receptivity. I love that. Who's next?
Me. Hey. Let me lower the hands. Hey, Sahar. So it's interesting. So we've been working together and you never know what I look like. So now you know.
You're beautiful. I love it. Welcome, Leanne. I love it.
I know, that's funny. And Debbie introduced us. So thanks, Debbie.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So my intention, I'm glad I can be here because just working with you is always, I've just gotten all these different ahas and enlightenment. And every time I work with you, I'm able to release some bad crap, that we like hanging around. And so my intention is to release more of that and to just gain more knowledge and wisdom so that I can continue to move forward in wonderment.
Ooh, I love that. Wonderland. I love that.
Yeah, wonderment. So good.
Wonderment.
Yeah.
Wonderland.
That's what just popped up. I didn't know what I was going to say. And that popped
I love
up,
it.
So I know it's great. So
thank you, Leanne. I just also want to say thank you for your trust. I love working with you. You're such an amazing powerhouse.
Oh, thank you.
And later we're going to do like a getting to know you segment. You get to know a little bit about what people do here. And Leanne will share with you. She's really doing amazing things here on earth. So thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, Leanne. Who's next?
I lost our third person. I don't know who had their hand up, but I think they
Well,
put it.
let's do
Oh,
Elle.
Shannon. Okay, I see Shannon.
Oh,
now.
here she
Yeah.
is, Shannon, and then Elle. Hi, Shannon.
Hey, you guys, I'm Shannon. I'm calling in from Austin, Texas. And yay for Austin. I can't believe we had so many Texas
You guys
people
need to
in the
meet.
house.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm here for the receiving mode. I also am here. I want to be honest and transparent. I'm also in a very like fragile state right now, this past week. And so a part of me didn't want to share, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to raise my hand and just show up as I am, right? Like I don't have to have this high energy and this super positive, feeling to want to share. So I'm just very thankful for you, Sahar. I listened to you on a Clubhouse, and that night in that room, it was so beautiful. And the way that you showed up for everybody and the people that you had come up on stage was just so inspiring. So I am here to receive and hear and just be who I am in this moment and keep surrendering. Like that's been my big thing is like, I'm just trying to surrender and trust in what God, universe, creator has for me. But yeah, it's been a little challenging this week. So I'm so thankful to be here right now. This is exactly what my heart needed. So thank y'all.
Oh, thank you, Shannon, for being vulnerable, first and foremost. Thank you for sharing that you are here to receive. And what I'd love, 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 love for us to do before we go to my cousin Elle, can we just go rub our hands together and just send a beautiful light and loving energy to Shannon right now, collectively? Let's go ahead and do that. Sending you love, healing energy. We're inviting also Archangel Raphael to be with us, to wrap you in his green emerald, beautiful healing light. May your heart be healed, your physical body be healed, your mind be healed, whatever it is that's required for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And anybody else who's feeling off today or this week or past week, we're sending this to you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing. Love you. All right, we have my cousin Ilham.
Hello.
Healers.
Can you
One of
hear
my
me?
favorite healers. Yes, we can.
My name is Ilham, and I'm from California, East Bay. And Sahar invited me to join today, and I'm so proud of her, and just been watching her growth. And I work as a medium in a spiritual church, and I'm always receptive and open to giving as well as receiving. And so this circle feels so wonderful and from all areas. And I'm always interested in people and where they're from and what they're doing. It adds to my daily rituals. It adds to my daily giving, knowing that there's other people out there as well that doing this, which I can see.
Beautiful. Elle, your sister
Yes.
is trying to get on. You don't mind sharing what she needs to do with it?
I'll call her.
Okay, very, very good.
Put me
Thank
on
you.
mute.
I will.
Okay.
We'll mute you. Deb will mute. Okay, perfect. I tell you, I'm gonna take a pause here to share with you something amazing. We're gonna do a second round, Mark. I promise you we'll get, because we only said 3, we did 4. Thank you. So one of the reasons I do this work is because it's part of my family dynamics. I come from a lineage of healers that goes back probably hundreds of years. I am from Palestine, the West Bank, Holy Land. And I say it as a joke. I don't know, my family may be related to Jesus Christ because that's where we're from. And so, one of the memories of what we recall is a priest called Father Boulos, who used to remove and do exorcism, okay, from people. And people from all around the villages, they will come and bring, regardless of the religion, right? We come from a Christian background, but regardless of the religion, they will come. So Father Boulos will remove dark energies and attachments and entities that are attached to people. And so my mother's last name is Cassis. Cassis means bishop. So, and then my cousin Mom, of course, is Cassis. Her mom, their mom, and my mom are sisters, and she married, my auntie Linda married somebody with the last name is Huri. Huri means priest. So you could imagine we come from a really strong priesthood, right? And the bishophood. And even though it's a religious aspect, but religious is also spiritual, right? But throughout the years, what happened is there's more and more of us, especially in this little town of Birzeit, that are more conscious spiritual. A lot of healers, a lot of channelers, a lot of people doing amazing work in my family dynamics. So Elle is one of them. She's one of the biggest influences. And of course, my cousin Maha, her sister is, many of you have met, also was an influence on me. And of course, their mom. We used to go to seances with their dad. It's just amazing. I'll be sharing more because Maha's daughter, Hilane, she wrote a book, The Science of Channeling, and I'll be interviewing her. She'll be one of our guest speakers in May. So I can't wait for you all to meet her and get to know a little bit more about my family dynamics then. But I just wanted to share that with you. So thank you. So when I see my family members here, I get really, really happy that because they're holding space for all of us as well. Hopefully Maha will be able to make it. With that being said, let's move forward. Let's see here. It is 9:25, perfect divine timing. So we're going to dive into our topic. And again, I'll be taking breaks. And let me just do one more thing. I want to make sure that, here we go. All right. And make sure the view is on speaker, and here we go. So we are entering a new phase in our planet. I'm not going to go into it, but I think most of you know there's a lot of energy that's moving through Earth. And right now, one of the best thing to do is to really revise our rituals, to revisit our rituals. And I think being in communities was the first one, right? Being in circles and virtual, even though we're virtually meeting, but this is a circle and this is a part of a ritual. We're here to support each other, to open our hearts as Shannon did with each other, to be in a space of divinity, to bring our energy forth so we could be together collectively. And that's how we're going to evolve and grow. And the truth is, for those of us who have chosen and committed during this time to help raise the collective consciousness, we're going to participate in any way that we can. And a lot is going to be expected from us right now. It's to help humanity awaken to the truth of who they are. That's why it's relevant at this time for you and me and everyone to have our daily rituals. It's no longer an option, ladies and gentlemen. It's no longer an option. It is something that we must do. And I know it's like, may sound a little bit more like, oh my God, really, we need to do this. But if you have signed up here on this earth right now to heal humanity at whatever capacity, how you spend your time really matters, especially how you spend your free time. We need to value our daily habits and rituals, because the special thing that you do on a daily basis is what makes life more magical, more magnificent, so you're able to help more. I believe that in order for us to really raise the energy from the underworld of fear, the darkness, the ignorance, into one of embodiment and beauty and sacredness and power, daily rituals and habits are a practice that we incorporate regularly. They're not just for us to do, enable for us to help humanity, but rituals actually enrich our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our souls. Rituals are non-negotiable. This is the perfect word. That's what I've been looking for. They're non-negotiable. It's a must for you to have them. And I'm not saying that you have to have a huge list of things and, you have to have circles and meditate for hours. It's based on you and your energy and how you're navigating on earth right now and the work that you're doing. because your daily habits and rituals, not only are they non-negotiable, but as you are on the journey of spiritual path, there are always going to be trial and errors. But when you have rituals, something that you go back to. And throughout this whole adventure of mine, especially the past 3 years, there's a lot of trials and errors. And I've learned what works for me, and I've learned what doesn't work for me. There's certain things that I might not want to do today, or maybe tomorrow I will. You have to tune in. And following your intuition and what your daily habits and rituals are is really important. We need to build your day around purposeful and soulful habits, but you have to tune in first to know whether these are those purposeful, are these soulful habits for me, or am I just doing them because it's a routine? I was told I'm supposed to be doing them. Are they bringing me more joy and more peace in my heart? Are they elevating my frequency on earth right now? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself. Today, I'll be sharing valuable daily habits and rituals and how I apply them myself. Some of them, I'm going to be sharing with you what I do and some of the things I invite you to consider doing as well. And we're going to be hearing from you also. We might do breakout rooms for you to share your rituals and meet new people. Again, it's going to be interactive. I want to be hearing from all of you. Before the end, the last half an hour, I invite you to stay. And if you have to go and come back, please do. I will be actually doing energy clearing and healing for those of you who are called to say yes to the opportunity. I'll be tuning in, and I usually scan the body, and I see stagnations and energy in your energy center with your chakras. And if there's a question that you have to ask, we'll ask Spirit Guide, and I could support you that way, because again, I'm here to serve. That's the whole purpose of us being here together. And I will be asking you to participate and share also throughout the times that I'm doing rituals. If there's something that you incorporate that we want to hear about that's really been helpful, again, this is not just for me to share, but this is a collective to share. We want to hear from you. So today I decided to divide the rituals, and you know, I'm not really dividing habits and rituals. I'm just telling you everything together. Like whether you want to call it a habit or a ritual, it's up to you. Ritual is something that we repeat over and over and over in order for us to really embody and become that, right? And habits are good habits that we need to either let go of bad habits or invite new habits. Having rituals is a habit. Like creating daily rituals is a habit. So the three aspects, or the three ways that I'm going to be doing this is, we're going to start with your morning ritual. And I'll share with you what mine is. The second one is the energy clearing and protection. And the third one is being nurtured in nature. The healing power of nature. I could swear I was a tree at one time. I was a tree. I love nature. So that's going to be the third one, is how to nurture in nature. Oh, I'm looking at beautiful trees right now. Maybe I'll take an image next time and share it with you. That's what heals my heart. All right, so let's begin with the morning ritual. But before we begin, I just want to see, hello. There's more and more of you are joining us. Thank you. And my cousin Maha's here. You want to say hello, Maha? You made it. Yeehaw! Teamwork makes the dream work. I love it. Oh my goodness. Aaron is here. Hey, Aaron, I haven't seen you for a long time, my friend. Atika, Padi, Neda, Kathleen is here. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here. I love seeing your beautiful faces. All right, we're about to dive in. Excellent. See, look at this right behind me. I am enough. I'm so happy it's showing up. I wanted to make sure that each and every one of you, you are enough. You are loved. And for those of you who have just joined us, please take a minute in the chat and just put, I'd love for you to just put where you are calling us from, state, country, your first name. That would be amazing. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm just reading. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want to make sure to read your, we should connect since we are both in Austin. Absolutely, guys. You need to connect. Much love to Laura. All
I'm
right.
Mark
Thank
from
you.
Montreal, Canada.
Okay. Montreal. Write it down. Write it down, my friend Mark. Mark is a loyal Clubhouse room attendee. He comes every single time. Thank you for being here. I love it, love it, love it. So many of my Clubhouse peeps. I can't wait to meet you and see your beautiful faces. Continue to write down Netherlands. I love it. Thank you for being here. All right, Montreal, Canada. Excellent. International community. Just keep writing as you come in. Very good. All right, let us begin. Let us begin the morning rituals again. The 3 aspects of rituals I'll be sharing today. You know, I could literally talk about rituals for a whole year, but we're going to, you know, share as little as I can, or as much as I can, not little, as much as I can today, just to support you in whatever I can and capacity. Again, just surrender and be open. So as you know, the way we start our morning, ladies and gentlemen, sets the course of the whole entire day. The whole entire day and how it's going to unfold. So as soon as your body wakes up, I don't know about you, like my body wakes up before my eyes open, right? You just know, there's light outside. All right, I hear my alarm going off in the other room, right? My body just, all right, I'm back onto earth. I'm no longer in dreamland, right? I'm up, I'm back. What do you think the first thing that you would do? Many probably hop off from the bed and just go and look at your phone. No, 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 no. As soon as you recognize that your body's woken up and you open your eyes and you just, stay in bed for a little bit. This is like the most precious time. Set your alarm maybe 10 minutes before. This is the most precious time when you're just coming back into earth, like coming back on earth, coming back, your physical body, your brain, your emotions, because we're not our bodies, we're not our thoughts, we're not our emotions, we are that which is the soul. And we don't know where the soul was. We don't know where it was traveling, astral projecting. We don't know. We're going dreamland. But it gets back. I'm back. You open your eyes and wake up. Take a deep breath. Gratitude that there's another day. I'm thankful that there's another day I get to enjoy on earth. Despite of what's going on in your life, ladies and gentlemen, just be grateful, gratitude, and feel that gratitude. Feel that gratitude within your heart, because that moment that you are back, like you're feeling your sensation, is the most purest, beautiful time. Now, I know many of you probably thoughts are racing through your mind. What am I going to do today? How many meetings do I have? How many clients I have to work with? I can't be late at work. What am I going to wear? Blah, 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 blah. Right? Allow those thoughts to come through and just say, hey, I need quiet time right now. I need you to honor me. I need quiet time right now. Just to be grateful. And just take a deep breath. Touch your body. Touch your body. We don't even want, we don't even touch. We just hop out of the bed. Just touch your body and just say, I'm grateful to be breathing again. I have one more day to live on this beautiful earth of ours. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for everything that I ever have. Throughout my life, thank you for the beautiful daylight, the beautiful snow. For those of you experiencing snow, I'm hearing wind right now. There's so much wind happening. So thank you for the wind. Thank you for the sun, the trees. Thank you for my life. Thank you for everyone that's in my life that's bringing nothing but joy and love. Thank you for the abundance, whatever it is. You don't have to sit and make a whole list, just whatever you're guided and called. Just be in the present of gratitude. I'm spending a little bit more time on this because I feel like this is like when you begin your day, how your thoughts are programmed and how you start your day is going to determine how the day is going to unfold. I promise you, when I began to do this, it just shifted everything for me. It really did. I do have a tall glass of water next to my bed. And I drink water. I learned that Japanese people, the reason they're a lot of them, many Japanese, extremely healthy, is because this is one of their rituals. So for me, it works really well. And I just drink a tall glass of water. And that just hydrates your mind, your thoughts, your whole physical body. Hydration in the morning is really key. And if you don't have a glass of water, just go to the kitchen and grab it. Don't even look at the phone. Just drink your water first. Since we're drinking about taking in, I do intermittent fasting 7 days a week. Once in a while during the holidays, I skip a day, but I don't have breakfast. I like to eat around noon. Sometimes up till 2 p.m. You could look up intermittent fasting, but I don't require, my body does not require to eat a lot of food, especially in the morning. It's always been that way before intermittent fasting came. It's not for everyone. Some of you might need to take food to take, if you have, any medications that you're taking, whatever. I'm not recommending it to everyone, but for me, just to keep my body purified, I just drink water in the morning. Not once in a while, I also have a drink called Morning Complete, where it has probiotics, prebiotics, all green nutrients. That really gives me a lot of good energy and it keeps me going. So I do that as well. You have to decide in the morning what enters your body first. I can't tell you that. Obviously, to stay away from sugars and coffee. Stay away from any toxic foods that are going to really shift your mood, right? Also, so that's the first thing is like, I take care of the body. So I first say thank you, and then I go, okay, my body is required. So I drink water and I go in the kitchen and I do my green drink, just powder, and I put it in water. Purified water too. I have a purifier. Make sure you have that too. And I just drink it, and that way it's nurturing my physical body, right? My body's like, whew, okay, now we could start the day. And again, I fast in the morning, so I take client calls in the morning, and I feel amazing. Right now, I have so much energy. And then speaking of the body, one of the things that I love to do, and I did that right before our call, is I love to move my body. Some of you might want to go for a jog or a walk, go to the gym, whatever it is that you want. I like to move my body. So I've heard also, I've recently learned like meditation before moving your body is good, because that way you could move the energy in your body. You could do that too. I am in quiet, by the way, as I'm drinking my drink. I have a beautiful chair that I sit on, my holy chair, and I'm in quiet. So I'm drinking and just being quiet. I'm quieting my mind because my body's still waking up, right? Speaking of also my mind. And so I drink that and I'm in quiet. So I'm not necessarily in a meditative space, but I'm in quiet. And then I feel like I want to move my body and I belly dance. I love belly dancing. So I did that right before this call. It gives me energy and it's really good, especially for us women, moving our hips, that really the energy for our sacral chakra. And it tunes in my body, gets me into my feminine. Some people like to do yoga, but it gets me into my feminine self and body self, and allowing for me to trust and allow whatever's supposed to happen that day happen. Okay. Also morning meditation. Again, you could do that before or after. Everybody has their own different ways. I just love to move my body and then quiet my body and then go for a walk in the morning. I know you're going, oh my God, that's a lot to do, but it's not really. If you could manage your time, you could do all of these things. Also, even the shower, you could do a ritual. Sometimes I would just envision the water purifying, cleansing my whole entire physical body. Just like, oh, the water I envision my crown chakra opening up and allowing water to come through and just feeling so good. Just release, release, clear, clear, clear all the energy that's in my body. I love, and we'll talk a little bit more about rituals of cleansing, but in just a little bit, but showering is one of the rituals. When I shower, again, envisioning pure light energy coming through the water and just purifying my body, and all the, whatever it is that's on my body that needs to be released to go on in the, you know, in the shower, and going into earth and being recycled into power, you know, good, healthy energy. Let's see what else. I think I've shared enough here. You know, we talked about morning exercise, yoga, Pilates, cardio, being mindful throughout the day. Try to stay focused on the one activity at a time. A lot of people have scattered mind. Like, I like to complete something before I move on to the next thing, unless I needed something for that before I complete it for my team or whatever. I love finishing things. Before, it wasn't that way. Like, I don't like to jump for one thing or another, but the rituals will help you balance that. Reading is very inspiring as well. There's an activity that I used to do. I'm not doing it. It's called in the morning. It's called scripting. It's like journaling, except you're journaling as though the day's already happened, with gratitude. Already the day's already happened. You're setting the day as you want it to happen, and it's really powerful. And I could share the scripting with you all. When I send an email, I usually send an email post, and I'll have the link to the scripting because I want to make sure to give you guys value. And one of the things I want to share quickly with you is that's really, 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 really important is your electronics. Okay. Your electronics, meaning your phone. Here's my phone right here, right? Like your phone, your TV. I have absolutely nothing electronic other than the light that I have in my room. I do not bring my cell phone with me. I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV in my room. I don't have an alarm clock in my room. I could hear, I have good hearing, so I put it in the living room, sometimes in the bathroom because it's closer to me. I do not sleep with any electronics in my room. It is one of the best habits that you could ever have. And I don't look at my electronics, and I don't look at my email. I wake up between 6:30 and 7 a.m. Whoever is supposed to tell me something, they'll call me the night before, right? And I also put my phone away at 9 p.m. Once in a while, I like to call family members and we'll talk. But 9 p.m. is when I put my phone away. And I might glance at it before I go to bed at 10 p.m. That's when I go to sleep, in case there's something, because I have 2 daughters and I want to make sure all is well. And then I go to bed, but I glance on it. I don't go scroll and I look and stuff like that. All right. So be very mindful of your electronics. Also, a habit before I go to bed is I read Yogananda. Those are affirmations. So again, sleeping with no electronics in your room. Now you're going to bed. Yogananda. This is a little booklet. Okay, and we'll put the name of it in the chat, and also I'll send you an image of it. For those of you, Deb, if you don't mind reminding me to do both the scripting and the scientific healing affirmation book, so you guys could go and order it. And there are affirmations here, and one of my favorite ones is for material success. And I read that every single night. Okay, maybe later if we have time, I'll read that to you. And once I put my head on the pillow, believe it or not, I just go to sleep, because I've started the day with good intentions and habits and gratitudes. And throughout my day, I was aware. I go for walks, hug some trees. I'll share it with you a little bit when we're talking about, you know, the nurture and nature. By the time I go to bed, I just literally put my head on the pillow, and I don't remember anything other than me closing my eyes. And I just sleep. I sleep really, really well. So this is going to really help you also with your sleeping habits, right? So having habits of doing routines and habits of also making sure that your whole entire day is with ease and flow, doing the rituals, the in and out of rituals, will really help you with your sleep. And then you'll go back to magical lands, wonderment, right? As Leanne said, wonderland, as I said, you'll go to wherever it is. I had the most craziest dream last night, but I dream a lot. I go places. I think I heal people in the dreamland too. So with that being said, we're going to take a break. Maybe we'll do a breakout session. Then we're going to come back and maybe do a little meditation that I love for all of you to just ground yourself. This is going great. So let's go ahead and get back to you, dear beautiful souls. Hello, hello, hello. What I'd love to do is, again, those of you who have not yet shared, for those of you who have not yet shared, raise your hand. I'd love to hear. I want to know also, is Marissa here? If she is, Marissa from London. Okay, she didn't join us yet. Okay, maybe she'll come later. I'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and put your video on. Good, we're perfect timing. 1 more hour to go. If you have not yet shared, what I'd love to hear from you is there a ritual that you've just heard? And we just started, right? And I spend more time on the morning rituals because it's how you set your day. Is there a ritual that you heard, or did you get inspired by something that I shared, or insight? Or is there something that you want to add, right? Is there something that you want to participate in sharing? Oh, Sahar, this is what else I do, or you got inspired by something I shared. And let's go ahead and pick 3 people. And then we're going to do breakout room for about maybe 5 minutes where we get you into, and Deb, you decide, sweetheart, how many people go where. And for those of you who will be going to a breakout room, feel free to be okay to still, you know, if you don't want to be seen, that's fine. You could just keep your screen off. But the more of us energetically, I would love to see your beautiful faces, because I really, really want to see those of you, especially on Clubhouse. I'd love, love, love to see you. So let's go ahead and begin. We have already 3 people. All right, Aaron. Oh, the men, you know, raise their hand. I love that. And again, let's keep it to a minute. And something that inspired you. Oh my God, Christy is here. Hi, Christy. I was setting intention that you show up, another beautiful healer. Oh my goodness. This is like a surprise. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here. Let's go ahead and just 1 minute. And Deb, please just call whoever's supposed to be talking first. Something that inspired you of what you heard. And again, let's keep it for 1 minute. Go ahead.
It's good to see
Long
you.
time no see, Aaron.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have actually been chanting on and off, but I've gotten very dedicated to chanting each morning. First thing I do, I get up, I make my bed. That's very important. I go in, I weigh myself just so that I know where I am. And then I come back, and that's, I actually go in and start I have a couple of different concoctions that I drink. I have apple cider vinegar with hot water and Manuka honey and bone broth, just to kind of keep me going until noon. And then I come in and chant. And then I do my exercises. So I do a salutation to the sun, and then I do a little workout that I've worked out, and all of the time finding that gratitude, finding that, you know, that love for where I am right now, and appreciation for what I have, and then what is to come.
I love it. That's so awesome. I love the chanting aspect of it and being gratitude all day. I love that theme, that we're always grateful. Thank you so much, Aaron, for sharing. And I'm so happy that you're here. We have
and
to
it
get on
doesn't
a
take
call.
long. It really doesn't take that long.
No, it doesn't. I know it sounds,
if you get a rhythm.
Yeah, it sounds like it's long, but I know it's not. I know it's not. It's just we get a
It takes
rhythm, and
45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, that's it. Hour of power, I call it. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. All right. And next.
Hi.
Morning.
So beautiful to see you. You're just looking fabulous,
Thank you.
and your energy is always so inspiring. And I
Um,
want to see you belly dance.
maybe next time I'll belly dance. How about
Yeah, and the music, because well, you yourself are so inspiring to me because you
Thank you.
always exude so much love, and you're so in the sense of community service and giving to people, and you're so generous, and I just love who you are and what you have contributed to my life and to other people's lives. It's just awesome, and I'm a big component of doing celebrations to the divine feminine at the
Mm,
community level, but that means I'm on my computer a lot.
mm.
And so for me, it's nature. I the reminder, because like yesterday, I was doing so much computer work, I didn't take my walk, and so it's like I gotta go, because it is so important to feed the soul, is to connect with nature. And lately, I've been doing a practice where, as I'm doing my walk, I have these gorgeous redwood trees around my property, and I'll just stop and look at one of these towering giants. They're huge. But what I do is I look at how they are a demonstration of just being willing to be still and know I am life. And
Oh,
just like looking at this grandmother redwood tree that I have near where I live, and she's just standing, holding presence in that stillness you talked about, that morning stillness that's so important. And I just let her speak to me. I let her show me, I can do this. I can be still and know I am divine. And she's so radiant and divine, and she's not wiggling or waffling about it. She's like, just is. She's
I
so
love that.
powerful. So that was a tremendous reminder. I'm going to have to go
Oh.
visit her this afternoon.
Oh, Christy, that's so beautiful. That's what I'm going to be talking about in just a little bit. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. I'd love to, we have, right now it's 10 o'clock, so it's perfect divine timing to do a break. And a break is, I'm going to ask our wonderful Deb to break you into rooms, and just share whatever you're guided. You know what I'd love for you to share is based on what you've learned, because often when we repeat what we're learned, it stays in our mind better. So share one thing that you have not done that you've learned from this morning. Of course, we're going to talk more about the earth and the nature in just a little bit, but right now, based on your morning routine, what have you learned that you need to incorporate? One thing that you need to incorporate in your daily routine that you've heard that you're not incorporating, okay, today, because I've shared a lot. One thing that you want to incorporate in your morning routine, and we're going to give each one of you maybe about, how many are we breaking in? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's do some shares. I'd love to get 3 shares. Sharing is caring. An aha moment or something you've heard new, whatever that's in your heart that you want to share about, meeting few people, learning something new. Again, 3 people that perhaps have not shared yet, because we want to make sure everybody's voices are heard. If you have not shared yet, Lynn, is your hand up? Okay, let's go ahead and open for Lynn. And again, you could click on the raise hand and Deb will help. Go ahead, Lynn.
I'm impressed about the idea of noticing how my soul comes back into my body, because I have some dreams, but my ritual has been to do a meditation for 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes every morning. So that almost overrides the allowing the soul to come back and just being aware of my environment here. So that was new. And the idea, also reaffirming the water, but I put lemon water at my bedside. So I had that during the night, but it's also a first thing. I think the lemon water is nourishing and therapeutic. But settling in and just allowing the energy to come in is a magical moment that's really more important than setting my timer to do my meditation. So thank you, Sahar.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you. And who else would like? You could go ahead and click on the raise hand, or you could just wave. Debbie will see you. All right. Noreen, hi. Norhen.
Yeah, hi. So for me, was two things. Drinking the glass of water before looking on my phone. I like this, like just the way you said it. So it's like just purifying my body. And also the fact of touching while still in bed. It's like, oh yeah, this is something which not only makes sense, it's just like the connection and getting into this slow waking up. Yeah, so these are the two for me.
Beautiful. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, touching our bodies like, oh, I'm back. Who else?
I'll go ahead and share.
Go for
Sahar,
it, Deb.
I love your reminder about the electronics, because that is, yeah. My phone, I may wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's such a habit to then like my brain, your brain starts, I just look at what time it is, and then my brain starts going, and then I start looking at emails and Instagram, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I think I'm going to have to put it into the bathroom and like completely out of the room. So thank you for that reminder.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. How about one more share? Anybody else like really, really wants to share? No? All right. We are moving on. Oh, Debbie
Along
Hoffman.
the lines of what Deb was saying, I started unplugging my router before going to bed. So everybody should unplug the router, because the radiation emits throughout your entire home all night, all day, and it's toxic and it can affect your sleep. And I've been doing that, and I think it's making a difference, because I've had, bad sleeping issues, sleeping issues for a really long time. And like Sahar, my phone is turned off, it's in another room, and now I'm plugging the router. So that's been huge. I also love to start the morning with the lemon water. Someone mentioned that. It's very cleansing, a half a lemon and warm water. So that's really good. And then all the stuff, Sahar, that you shared, I got off my pattern because of the new guy in my life and not being in my own place, but we have to, and I'm talking for myself too, is no matter where we are traveling or staying at somebody else's place, to have the ritual, to have the routine in place, you're just doing it in a different physical location. That's what I need to work on. So
I love that. I love
timing is perfect for this session. So thank you.
Yes. Oh, you're welcome. Love that. Oh, I love that share. Yes, making sure you take your altar with you. All right. I have an altar right here. I mean, I'll talk a little bit about it, and I put my favorite pieces, crystals. I'll show you. I channel Divine Mother Mary, so I have this little cute photo of her or image. You all know who that is, right? Obstacle, remove any obstacle. Of course, I smudge. I'll share a little bit with you about smudging. I smudge. Like I carry, even when I move within my home, I move my altar with me, right? So that's another way. All right. Thank you for sharing all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's dive back in. All right, here we go. I want to invite each and every one of you to put your hand on your heart, your right hand on your heart, and your left one on your belly. And repeat after me. I'm not the body, not the emotion, not the thoughts. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, of divine love, divine power. I am that. I'm connected in one to my higher soul. I'm connected in one to the divine spirit in me. I'm a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There is only oneness. And that leads me to energy clearing, the second aspect of rituals. Energy clearing and protection. I shared my journey with you. One of the things that I was guided to do is when I came back and stayed at my dear Elle's cousin studio in her home, is for me to do to serve humanity, right? And when I asked Spirit God, how do I serve? They said, you serve by giving sessions for free to anyone that is meant to find that opportunity with you. And so I put my message out there to all friends and family members, anybody who is in need of a session. It was not just a session. It's about energy clearing, energy balancing, and to support those who are going through so much during our time in 2020, to help them in whatever capacity I can. Now, keep in mind, I have not yet told anyone that I do this behind the scenes, that I do this with my clients, that I'm teaching something else, because it was like I had to get out of my spiritual closet. And you know how it is, our minds. Am I good enough? Am I really a healer? Am I able to do this? Blah, 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 blah. Right? And so Spirit Guide said, I want to give you an assignment to do 100 within 3 months. So it was, I think, July, August, September. And I said, that's a lot. And where am I going to find 100 people? Of course, I have thousands of followers, the big list, but yet I managed to do it. And so my team at the time was going, you're crazy. You look at your calendar, you have like up to 30 sessions. They're half-an-hour sessions. And I even got a name, and they were called Soul Guidance Sessions. And I would do them. Now, here's the thing. There was no target market. It wasn't for me to enroll anyone. It wasn't for me to make more money. It was about me serving, intentionally serving people. I ended up helping people in their 90s, men. There was a gentleman, a dear friend of mine's father, that she referred. I mean, people were referring their friends, their colleagues. I would call my colleagues, my cousins, everyone. Hey, I'm just giving away. I'm serving. And so this 92-year-old man who we have lost him now, but his question was, after I did the clearing, and I go, what can I serve you right now during this time of your life? And he said, I want to know my purpose. Oh, that touched my heart so much. And I said, wow. And so he wanted to know his purpose. He goes, I know I'll be leaving soon. I want to know my purpose. And so I shared that with him, of course. And his purpose is already serving, being an amazing father to his children, and you know, everything that he's done, he served his purpose. And then there was 16-year-old. I'll never forget that. She wanted to end her life, and I helped her stay on earth longer. And so that was fulfilling. I worked with construction workers. I've worked with everyone that said, hey, I need help, or please help this individual. A lot of people were at loss, fear, uncertainty during this time. They've lost their jobs, you know, they're going nuts, being, you know, contained, and just not knowing how to navigate on earth. And so I'm telling you this because that's when I began to hone my gift. And I think Spirit God gave me that opportunity in order for me to believe in myself that, hey, I could do this. Yes, I am gifted. Yes, I was born with this innate gift, and I'm able to help and heal humanity. And that's how my work was birthed, is because of that exercise. So I want to invite you also to think of how you could serve humanity right now. And so with that being said, you could imagine the energy that I was giving, right? And at the time, I didn't know what to do because I would be exhausted by the end of the day doing all these sessions. But later, I've learned how to manage my energy and how to protect my energy. So if many of you here are healers, I know you have rituals to where you could protect yourself, right? One of them I said in the shower, you could always just envision you clearing your energy. So the way we clear our energy, the most common one is the smudge that I shared with you. Smudging your home. There's several ways that you could smudge. You can do smudging of your home using sage, white sage. You could even buy that at Whole Foods for those of you who haven't used smudge, but I highly recommend that you get a bundle of smudge. And for those of you who probably grow it in your backyard, you could do that. I have a cousin that grows it in the backyard. When I go back home, I love to get it and burn it. We also, I drink, we're talking about sage. I drink sage actually for tea because that's purifying as well, because as it purifies and removes any negative energy, and please look it up. I'm not going to go into the details of that, but look up what are the benefits of burning sage. It's a really, really healing plant. And also Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a beautiful, it's called holy wood. That's what it means. And I burn it too. And that revitalizes positive energy. So I start with sage and then I end with Palo Santos. And I also burn incense and what do you call that? Frankincense. I do that too. Also, I love lavender. I don't burn it, but like I always have a sack of lavender that I constantly smelling, and for some reason when it purifies me and it just calms me down, it just releases whatever needs to be released. So I have these things. I always burn a candle. It's not on right now. Also, that like the flame of it just removes anything that's in my room. And in my I love crystals too. I have a little, I don't know if you're seeing it, but I have crystal little plate. This is the throat chakra, black crystal, different onyx, everything that I have, that I just, again, whatever I'm guided and called. The black onyx one is also removes a lot of negative energy in your field. So that's about protection. When I enter my home, another thing that you need to know is I do not come in with my shoes. I have a separate area that I put my shoes at because, you know, your shoes carries energy. And I go to when I go out and about, there's especially a lot of people, I go to my balcony and I clear with my hands, like clear, 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 and ask Spirit God for guidance to clear, clear, clear. Before I even enter any space, which today we didn't do, but I want to do this with you now because I want it to be part of what you're learning, especially on Clubhouse. If you notice, I start with envisioning. So I want you to do this with me. Go ahead and envision a golden light over your crown chakra, which is right above your head. And envision that light expanding, 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 and surrounding your whole entire physical body with a light of protection from your crown chakra all the way down to your feet. Take a deep breath. And just making sure before you even leave the house to have a bubble of protection, right? And just protect your energy. Empaths, right? We're empaths, we're sensitive people. We're light workers. We're doing a lot of work, and there's a lot of energy that's moving through the earth right now. And we really need to be in our bubble of protection all the time. When you're out and about, again, you could go to the balcony and clear, 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 clear. My dear cousin Maha always reminds me to clear, 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 clear. My whole entire physical body when I come in home. Also, like if you buy new things, take them to the balcony or outdoors. That's what I do. And I just, again, I clear them. So I smudge them. I don't want them to enter my home because we don't know who touched them, right? When you go shopping, or even if you, especially when you buy antiques, that's like a must. I put them 24 hours outside. So clearing, smudging your home is a must. Practically do it every single day, sometimes more than once a day. I also douse for the energy. I love dowsing. I have a dowsing stick that I douse and I check in the energy. I also do this remotely for my clients. We go in and we clear their energy space because in your space, in your home, it's very important to make sure that your energy is clean and cleared and purified. So in addition to smudging your own body, you smudge your home, protect yourself before you even go out, especially if you are an empath. Again, cleansing energy in your space. Also, earthing is an amazing way. It's the best way. You go take your shoes off, listen, and you just walk on dirt, go on the water, walk if you're near water, on grass. A lot of times I would put a towel and I'll just lie down on earth under a tree and I just say, okay, spirit, okay, earth, mother earth, just cleanse, 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 remove, remove, remove. I do energy clearing, which I'll be sharing towards the end, almost a little bit. And we'll do clearing, clearing, clearing in your energy space, maybe the last 20 minutes or so. Also creating an altar, we already talked about it wherever you are, because altars, you know, they have the pieces that you love. I have like few altars throughout the house. They have protective objects. It could be crystals, light, sage, whatever it is that you want to put on the altar. You know, let's see, archangels that you believe in, and whatever it is that you want to put on the altar. Also wearing protective bracelet. You know, I have this one and this one. This one, my dear cousin, Maha again, brought it from Iceland and for me. Thank you. Her and her sister Elle went. And this is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the volcano ash from there. And they make a little bracelet with them. And what happens is it's a protective, you know, it's protecting me. And rose cord that I have, just to remind me of me being, you know, feminine, the feminine energy. Again, you could wear those, and people wear necklaces as well. Protect yourself at all times. So that's a little bit about protection, and just a little bit after I talk about earthing, I'd love to open also to make sure if there's anything else that I missed. I'm sure there's tons more of things, but I just want to give you the basic ones that you do on a regular basis to protect yourself and your energy. There's also a blessing that I do with my clients to bless the house and everybody that's in it. So I do read a blessing. Also important in your home, there's a lot of earthbound energy sometimes that do come and stay. And it's important that you make sure that they are cleared from your home as well, because they could be attached to you. A lot of times, some of you might feel exhausted and tired. Just know you could have, you know, an attachment, an entity attached to you. So when clearing the home and you feel like you feel at peace, you feel amazing. Another way is cutting the cord ceremony. It's something that I do as well, cutting negative energies between you and those who you still have negative etheric cords attached. Primarily, it's in your solar plex, and I also find it in the heart chakra, right? And so that too, that's something I do as well. All right, so earthing, being in nature, wonderful Christina shared with you how powerful it is, and I'm going to just quickly talk about it. Every single day I go for a walk, every single day, like no matter what. Right now, as soon as I'm done, this is how I clear myself. I'm going to go hug a tree and allow the tree to absorb whatever it is that needs to be absorbed, whatever it is that needs to be cleared. And I also envision all of that going into the center, the core of the earth, coming back into back into earth, being recycled into positive, powerful energy. Because I want to make sure that my negative energy doesn't stay onto earth. It's also set the intention that it will go back and being recycled through the core of the earth. Walking on the beach. If you go to my Instagram, Sahar Nafal, please do follow me, because you'll see I take you on a journey where there's beauty. I take you with me. It's a segment that I do. I take you, me walking on the beach. I do little reels just to show you some of the things that I do in nature. I love nature, and I want each and every one of you to adore nature. Let's just assume it's snowing and you don't want to go out. It's way too cold. From the window, just intend being with nature from your window. You don't really need to go out if it's really cold. But if there is an opportunity for you during the day to go and be in this magic, the healing energy of nature, I can't emphasize enough. You could go there to ground yourself, to be present with what is. It really, really helped me be more present when I do my long silent meditations. I do guided and silent meditations. Highly recommend that you connect to nature on a daily basis at whatever format, even if it's just a plant that you're looking at. I have plants in my home, or just looking outside. I mean, I'm looking outdoors, and I'll take an image for next time. And my heart is like, oh, it feels so good to be in this space where there's plants all around us. Plants are healing. Please go ahead and put in the, Debbie, in the chat. And I already saw that you guys already put the Yogananda. Thank you so much. You guys are on it. The Yogananda link for those of you who want to get the book. But do put in the chat, earthing. It's on YouTube. It's called Earthing. It's a simple. And it's a YouTube video. It's free. And you get to learn everything to do with earthing and the power of earthing, the healing power of earthing or grounding, and how important it is, especially again, for us who are here to shift the world. We need to be in partner with nature, with the sky, with the earth, with the planet, with the water, with the wind, the sun, the moon. We need to be in partnership with earth and all the elements, fire, water, sky, the minerals, in order for us, because we made a commitment to live here on this beautiful earth of ours, but yet many of us are not committed to be in partnership with Mother Earth to help us continue to live and know how to navigate. That's what rituals are all about. We've forgotten how important it is to hold hands with nature, to hold hands with Mother Earth. She's here to heal us. She's here to love us. We're living on her. We're living with her. How can we forget her? Go out, tell the trees how beautiful they are. Have a conversation with earth. Feel the earth beneath you. As you're in the water, tell the water how grateful you are that's hydrating your body. Remember, we're 70% water. Romance the trees, the leaves. Hug them from your heart. Ask them for guidance. Ask a question. Next time you're out in nature, sit next to a tree, under a tree, and say, hey, I need guidance right now. My heart is hurting right now. Partner, being a partner. The best partner you could ever have is nature. Our planet is here to deeply, deeply, deeply heal us and connect deeply with the plants. Again, I invite you to seriously integrate your ritual with nature on a daily basis. For anything that you've learned today, that's what it would be. I do want to say thank you for being here. In just a little bit, we are going to, as I promised, do energy clearing. Thanks for those of you who are here for 2 hours. I mean, it means so much to me that you came on time and left on time. And of course, for those of you who have just joined us or joined, there is no wrong or right. I'm not really strict when it comes to when you want to show up. As long as you're here and you're picking something up that you're learning and that you're taking it and applying it, that's really important to me. And I know that some of you might want more guidance and help, and I'm going to give that to you. I typically work with people for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, but I was guided to just do a one-off session for the month of February. I don't know, I might extend it to January. I mean, we could still do it now, but like I might extend it to March, because there's a lot of people that may not be able to afford my services. And this is just a one-off session for those of you who are really guided and called to work with me in whatever capacity, that whatever it is that I need to help you in with that 1 50-minute session. I'll go ahead and share the link in the bio, and I'll also be, not in the bio, but in the, I'll share the link in the notes and then comments, and then you will have the opportunity to click on it. And if you want to, it's only $250. I usually charge way more than when I work with people. But if you're guided and you say, you know, so I need energy clearing, I need to ground myself, there's something going on in my life, my heart, you know, needs healing, I'm really scattered, I don't know what the heck is going on. I was just guided to do this. I never done this before. I usually do like a 97 session, but usually for half an hour. And that is about me helping you further, right? I enroll you, but this one's not about me enrolling you. This is about me doing the work for 50 minutes. And usually I would offer this for half an hour. But again, for those of you who are, you know, I just need that one session. I might not be in a place to work further with you, but I'd really need your help right now. Something's going on in my life. And through spirit guide, through channeling, I am going to be more than happy to invite you to do this. So I'm just launching it, and you are the first people that are getting this opportunity. I haven't even promoted it anywhere. And again, this is for me to continue to do the service. I also spend a day with you in nature, which is fun. And for those of you who are interested in learning, hey, how can I come and spend the day with you in nature, where we hang out at the beach, have a beautiful vegetarian or vegan, I primarily am plant-based, nice meal. We do energy clearing, smudging, all that wonderful stuff. So you could just say, hey, nurture in nature. I'm interested in learning more about nurturing in nature with you. So I'm going to go ahead and add the link for me for the session, and I'll be emailing it to you as well. I just literally did this a few days ago, and it's very easy through calendar. You could just book it and go from there. So with that, before we begin, I'd love to open the opportunity for anyone to share what's in your heart right now. Was this good for you? How are you feeling? Are you rejuvenating? Did something shift for you? Was your intention fulfilled? Is there something that you'd like to share with you that came up for you before we move into doing the energy claim? Because again, sharing is caring. Is there something that your heart desired to say, you know? And we'll just go ahead and raise your hand. We'll spend the next 10 minutes or so doing that, and then I'll move into doing energy clearing. And I would love to help those who I've never helped before too, because I want to share my gifts. So raise your hand if there's anything that you'd like to share, perhaps an aha moment, an insight, something that moved you, or if you met somebody during the breakout sessions that you thought, oh my God, I want to become friends. If you could open your cameras, that would be amazing. I see that many of you are still here. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, see that little hand that says raise hand? Debbie will make sure. Just keep, raising your hands, and we'd love to hear from you. I see that and those who have not shared yet would be awesome. I know, Mark, you've shared already, sweetheart, but I'd love to give opportunities. Like Nita hasn't shared, Arpita hasn't shared. Who else hasn't shared? Maha, you gotta share too. Shannon, I think she shared. Let's see, who else? Anybody that, or it's okay. Melanie, you haven't shared. I want to hear you. Oh my God, she's such a beautiful being.
Arpita's gonna go ahead.
Yes. All right, let's go.
There. So the one thing excited me today, I had an intention. I have been working myself for the past 2 years here, and for me, you were the big breakthrough because we met on Clubhouse. Yes. And just randomly you told me something about myself, and suddenly it was a bomb, and in January my whole life has changed. So past 2 years I'm not the same person I was before, and today I wanted a breakthrough, like a spiritual breakthrough. And so right now, I'm stuck with energy clearing part and the things which you said, the smudging and everything. So that was a very key intake, and earthing and being with nature and walking. So that this is I'm going to incorporate more. I have been meditating and doing a lot of inner work, but yeah, I still need to do some more thing. But today, yeah, I got some insights which are really helpful. So seriously, thank you. You are amazing. I always remember you said, seriously.
I love you.
Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you too. Wow, I want to just take that in. Whew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I tear up because this is what I'm here to do.
Actually, you have done because there are many things I really cannot share here, but definitely one day we will share, and I know that day is gonna come soon. But I'll tell you everything, what change Sahar Nafal has done to my life.
Wow.
Since that day, whenever there is some problem, I always think in my mind, okay, she told me, and then it's gonna be fine. because you just told me one sentence, and then really my whole
Wow.
family, everybody is absolutely changed. I can't tell you in words here right now,
Oh,
but I
wow.
definitely tell you definitely soon.
I love you. Thank you so
love you.
much. And that's just me being on Clubhouse and just sharing. This is what I'm talking about, service. Thank you so much. And you know what? I feel like I want to gift you. I want to gift you a session. Okay. I've just got it to gift you a session. Okay. I'm going to
Thank you
gift
so
you a
much.
session. You're welcome, sweetheart. Woof, that was amazing. I just want to share, when you hear how you impact people, this is the first time, I know I've seen her and I've heard her on Clubhouse, but this is the first time she's here, and her life shifted by hearing something that was transmuted through me. And I'm just telling you how grateful I am to do the work. It's not me. I'm grateful to spirit guides. It's not really me. It's just, I said yes. I'm working on this incubator of ours. That's why it's so important to continue to take care of this body of yours and do these rituals so you could continue to do impact for people all over the world. She's in India, right? This is amazing. This is what it's all about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I fully receive that. I fully receive that. Let's go to Alicia. Hi. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Alicia. I'm sorry. What is her name? Antika.
Oh, is it Attica?
Annika.
Attica.
Sorry about that. My glasses.
Oh, no worries. I totally relate to that. So the thing that really stood out for me was when you mentioned earthbound energies and entities in the home. I was like, oh, I think I got some clearing to do. I am currently engaged in decluttering and purging excess items from my home. And I am like really like shocked at how much like excess stuff is in here. And I feel like part of the I feel like you just like opened my eyes about that part of the reason why so much stuff was just staying stuck here is that energy. And so now I'm like, okay, like clearing that energy is really going to help me to clear the stuff.
I love it.
So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And if you got it to do this session, I could do energy clearing within your home as well. Okay, that I would love to help you. And thank you. Thank you for coming here and sharing that and being vulnerable, because that's what it's all about. This is a really safe incubator, right? This is our first one. We're going to continue to grow and grow and grow together as a community. And I love seeing you here. Have we met on Clubhouse? How did you hear about that today?
I met you probably like 12 years ago or something. I don't remember exactly how long ago.
Probably maybe one of our events.
We were
I love it.
Yeah, we were both at someone else's workshop.
Okay.
It was a workshop around like spirituality and money and like healing your relationship with money. And I saw all these women like ran over to you and were like buzzing around you. And I was like, oh my God, I need to find out who that is. And so I got on your email list.
I love that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I've had this email list forever. Well, thank you for coming and introducing yourself. I love your energy. Continue to come. Thank you. Let's take one more share. Anybody? Oh, we have Sausan. Hey, Sausan. Go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Hi. Do we get the pleasure to see you? Hi, Sausan.
Hi. How are you? I'm not sure
Where are
if
you
the
calling
internet
us
is
from?
good. Yeah, I'm not sure if the internet will be good with the video. That's why I'm turning off the video.
That's okay.
Because
Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling now from California, Richmond.
Okay. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that I met you from your friend Mona Kusa.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
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 So I talked to
remember
you also. Yes. And I love how you always, I have also your Facebook account. I always see you. You always inspire me. Thank you so much for everything that you gave me advices last time I met you, or I talked to you. Actually, I didn't meet you in person, but yeah. I would love to get some other invitation like that. You gave me a lot of energy last time, and you gave me a lot of power. Let's say power. Sometimes you gave me some advice. Very, very thankful for you and for all advices. Actually, last time when I met you. I would love to meet you in person if you came to California sometime.
I am. I'm in
Please let
California. I'm
me
in
know.
Southern California. You're
Oh,
in
you
Northern?
are? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in Richmond now.
Okay.
So I live in Antioch, actually,
Okay.
close to Mona. Yeah, if you
Mhm.
come sometime there, I would love to see you.
Aw.
Anytime you are close by
Absolutely,
here.
Sosa.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Please reach out to me. The best way, if you could go to my Instagram or Facebook, send me a message. And
Okay, I
also,
will.
I gave a session to, where did she go? She's still here. Is it Arpita? Make sure you send me a message and just say you gifted me a message, Arpita. No, yeah. Make sure you send me a message on either Instagram or Facebook. And I want to make sure to honor that. Okay, sweetheart?
I'll message you on Instagram.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, sweetheart. You're awesome. Thank you, Sausan. Nice meeting you. First,
Thank you.
Saida Habibti. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Are we gonna hear from my cousin Maha? Just say hello, Maha. I just want to hear your beautiful voice. Hello. I love my cousin. I can't hear you. Wait, hold on, hold on. Yes.
Am I unmute now?
Yes, you are. And I see Natalia is here. Yay. Go ahead.
I just wanted to confirm all that the others have been saying to you, Sahar, and you know how much you have supported me in my life. As I said, you know, I'm so grateful that even though we've always been cousins, but the past years have been where we have been so much as supporters for each other. And you're an amazing being, profound, amazing being. And it's lovely to hear others knowing exactly how much you can support them. It's lovely. It really is. I honor you. I honor you.
I love you, Maha. Thank you so much. I love you too. She's been like my really, like, you know, she's been my mentor, coach, supporter, best friend. I love you so much. You're amazing. And she
Me
does
too.
channeling, and oh my God, thank you so much. I love you.
Love you too.
Woohoo. All right, boy, I'm receiving so much. Hey, Natalia, how are you? Where are you at? She's another beautiful soul who's on earth, who's here to support my expression. She's helped me so much with my family entanglement issues. How are you?
I'm great. In Chicago, but ready to do we are preparing to retreat into the course. We are doing actually in Chicago, in Wisconsin, we're going to do like Nourish and Replenish retreat. Please come, February 22 to 26.
I love that. Yeah, please.
Vegan retreat.
Yeah. You know, the best way you guys could promote, you go to my Facebook. I have a Facebook called Soulful Leader. I'll be sending a newsletter. In fact, Melanie here, say hi.
Sahar, I wanted to tell about you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for doing together. Sahar is so amazing. It's
Oh.
like if we would have more souls like that in the world, and less wars, less problems. She just warms you up. She's like a big mother. She helped me also so much with her love, when I stopped by, we saw each other recently, not recently, last year in California. She brought me to Sauna together. She's like a big mom, and she has so much of wisdom and love, and she just wants to share it with everyone. So if you didn't have sessions, you still just trash. It's really amazing. Thank you, Sahar.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Oh my God, guys, this is such a nice surprise. It feels so good. My heart is expanded. I want to cry. I'm crying because I feel the love. I feel the love. Thank you. Woo. I didn't expect this. This is a bonus. This is what happened when you serve unconditionally and you love unconditionally. Woof. Let me hold myself. But I want to introduce you to my wonderful, one of my favorite clients, Melanie. You want to say hello, Melanie?
Oh, sure. Hi, everyone. It's
Hi.
such a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, every client of mine is a favorite one, but that's what I always say because I love working and helping people. Melanie is going to be helping me. She's part of my team now. She's going to help us launch our monthly newsletter. And now that there's so many activities that we're doing together, and I'm on Clubhouse, I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives. I want my community to participate. And we're going to be doing these monthly gatherings. I want to make sure all of you are aware of the things that the Soulful Leader community is doing. It's going to be an opportunity for you to share your brilliance there. I want to highlight my clients and what they're doing. It's just going to be amazing. So I just want to say thank you, Melanie, for stepping up and saying yes to the opportunity of you doing my monthly newsletter. And by the way, can I brag a little bit about you, what your work is?
Sure.
I have to do that. Melanie is, she actually is moving towards becoming a death doula. She's going to be there before anybody passes to hold space for them to, you know, oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. So we're supporting her into moving into that. Her calling is to be a death doula. So thank you for saying yes to that kind of work on earth.
Well, you've been, instrumental in helping me actually step into this calling, and it's still very new, but I'm so excited to be on, the team and helping with the newsletter, because you have so many amazing, great offerings. And I just want to +1 what everybody said about what a special soul you are, that divine mother energy coming through in a big way. So thank you. Thank you, Sahar. Thanks to all of you too.
Thank you. You're awesome. All right. Anybody else wants to share? We're going to stay a little bit longer, I know, because, I just want to make sure everybody's heard. It's so important that people are seen and heard. Also, I know Leanne, I promised you guys to tell you what she does. She's amazing. Do you want to brag a little bit, Leanne? Because I want to make sure for you to share. I want everybody to be heard. I want everyone to share their brilliance. This is like the part that I will incorporate later. It's going to be like, hey, is there something that you're doing that you want the world to know about? I'm going to do like a 10-minute segment and just randomly pick people because I want to make sure you're highlighted as well. It's not just about me and what I do. I want it to be about you, but slowly but surely we'll work on the format. We'll get better at this. So go ahead, Leanne.
Oh, thanks, Sahar. Appreciate it. You always let me go. So my company is Creatively Communicate. And what I've learned is a lot of us lack, or we fall down on our communication. And what's interesting is they've done some research now, and most people now would rather text than talk, which is saddening, right? That we don't know how to communicate. But overall, it's not really a skill that we're taught. So in my sales career, I've always discovered that the better my communication skills are, the better my sales are. And where I really shine is to be able to make sense of the complex. And I find a lot of the energy healers and soulful healers, getting their message out is difficult because we're always in our head. Sahar, we can't read the label when we're inside the jar, and we all sit in this jar of our business, right? And we think we know it all, and yet trying to get that message out. So that's kind of where I shine. And it's all about how do you bring your message to the world in a way that they will hear it and you can start conversations. So as Sahar has encouraged me, I am gifting as well a coaching session. So, hey, let's have a conversation. You can go to sayitconfidently.com. And if it's all right with you, Sahar, I can put that in the link in the chat as well. So that's kind of what's going on with me. I love it, just because we don't realize we do things unconsciously that take away from our confidence.
Yes.
And our trustworthy in how we communicate. And once we know it, then we can tweak that and share with the world even more confidently and more powerfully.
I love that. And you know how important it is. Thank you, Lynn. You're amazing. And I love working with you, sweetheart.
Oh, same here. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I want everyone to be heard, everyone to be seen. So I want to make sure that if anybody else, there's something that they want to share, that they need to get out, please do so. You have not had any energy clearing. It's just going to be like a minute each. It's not going to be long. Experience with me. We'll start there. Doesn't mean that those of you who are have experience working with me, doesn't mean that you're not going to get any as well. If you have not experienced energy clearing with me, please go ahead and raise your hand. I'm curious, and email me, or not email me, just send me a message. And I'd love to do a session with you as well. I would love to support you and help you in whatever capacity that I can. So there are opportunities for you all. I will be sending an email. I want to say thank you for staying with me. I know we went over. I'm going to go have lunch with my sister and my daughter in just a little bit. So I'm excited to celebrate the day. I believe this was a great success because of each and every one of you showing up. Thank you so much for being here. Please do communicate with me. Hey, share whatever it is that you need to share with me. Whatever it is, I'm going to go ahead and take a photo of everybody. I forgot to take a photo. Here we go. Whatever it is that your heart needs and desires from me, stay tuned for our newsletter. Come back to Clubhouse. Come back here. Oh, when is our next one? When is the last Thursday of February? It's going to be expanding love. That's what the topic is going to be. The 23rd of February. These are all going to be free. Please come back. We already scheduled them again. You'll get the link. You'll get everything via email. Stay on my email. And I love each and every one of you. Thank you. I want to say thank you, Deb. Can you all say hi to Deb? She is also about to launch some good work. So thank you, Deb, for doing the work and being here and always supporting me. She's does project management for me. So I appreciate you. But she's beyond that. I want to say thank you to Natalie and thank you to, let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Aaron, Shannon, Melanie, thank you for being here. You said the whole time. Catherine, Nita is here. And Tipa, thank you for understanding. Just go ahead and make sure so I could get you a session. Of course, Deb, Norhan, thank you for opening your heart. Lynn, thank you for being open as well to receiving the gift. And Shannon, thank you. I wish you all the best. Please, again, this is what I do. This is really how I help in humanity. And I did these sessions specifically for those of you who are stuck and stagnant. You don't have to pay $3,500 or $6,000 or $11,000 for my sessions, just a simple $250, and I'll be able to help you at least get some relief, okay? And that's why I did this session. I want to continue to help, but I also want to stand in my value of who I am, because my time is also valuable. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your trust. Until we see you on Clubhouse on Tuesday evenings, and we will see you also around anywhere else and here on the 23rd of February. Much love to all. Thank you.
Sahar, thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead and unmute.